It's really important that organizations not be intimidated by the legal system. We've seen youth providers and youth and family providers be at the forefront of changing the legal system so that it is empowering to youth and to the providers and to families. So we would love to see the providers themselves be pushing both the policies to be better, the practices to be better, and the legal and judicial system to be more responsive to the needs of family and youth. So homeless youth could face a wide variety of legal issues. First, in the civil arena, there are issues related to family law, domestic violence, to custody of their children, or the fact that they have parents who may be battling over custody of them. There are issues like emancipation, access to health care, and public benefits. In addition, in the criminal arena, there are a wide variety of issues as well. They may be facing a charge for an offense that they've committed as a juvenile or a young adult. They may have collateral consequences for juvenile offenses, such as fines or fees that they owe, or compliance with probation. Homeless youth are more often charged with status offenses, which wouldn't be criminal if they were adults. You see them engaging in behavior that's been deemed criminal because they're trying to survive. So shoplifting, petty offenses, taking public transportation without paying for it. On the civil side, certainly issues related to domestic violence are much more frequent among young people because they've often been the victims of domestic violence. So we see a lot of different legal issues related to domestic violence in the family law arena, in the status offense arena, and certainly overlapping with the juvenile justice arena. We found that legal services can play a significant role in actually getting stability for homeless youth, that it actually can be part of the tool set for getting youth into housing that is stable, making sure that the young person has access to the education to which they are entitled, whether it's getting them back into the school of origin, the school that they were attending when they were kicked out of their home, getting them access to higher education, getting them access to special education services that they need, that often are at the root of why they have housing instability. A lawyer might be able to legitimize a placement that a youth has been living in for a while, even though it's been unstable. They might be able to use the legal system to actually get benefits for that placement. It might be SSI, it might be child support, it might be TANF. So I think there's a number of things that family and youth serving organizations can do to ensure that youth have appropriate access to the legal system and to the remedies that the legal system offers. Wherever the organization is, it's important that they establish a relationship with the legal services provider in their area. An organization can reach out to them and use the existing resources that have been developed to talk about establishing some sort of partnership. The second thing that they can look into doing is jointly submitting grant applications to establish an on-site partnership that allows youth to access both existing legal services or just information that may help them. In 3 or 4 states now, providers and legal services and corporate partners have created these homeless youth manuals, which basically in depth go through the issues that homeless youth face. What are the legal barriers and what are the opportunities to actually use the law to help youth get stability. These homeless youth manuals are available at www.homelessyouth.org. And I think it's important for providers to be integrally involved in developing those resources. They've been really helpful to the providers and are focused on really helping the providers themselves.